BUILD program is a program that we work with high schools, provide them with a bucket of parts, a mentor, a supervisor from the high school, and a master bike builder. These kids learn how to budget, assemble, paint, weld, fix, run, and put together amazing bikes. 100 days to finish it. It's $2,500 total budget. That's purchase, all equipment, all parts, everything. 3 categories: dyno or performance, fan favorite, which is social media, and then design itself. Teams are Running Rebels, Bradley Tech, and St. Francis.
We're losing tech classes in our high schools and our junior highs that will never come back if nobody pays attention to it. They're just going to wither away, and away we go, and they're gone forever.
We're losing our youth to joysticks and keyboards, and there isn't any skills, kids with skills out there anymore, not getting their hands dirty. So this program is a way of just kind of exposing them to a bunch of different things: design, engineering, mechanics, fabrication, in hopes that they can also develop a skill, a trade.
Students that in some cases are definitely the college-bound student that's not necessarily going to find a job in the trades, but he's going to have skills that are going to serve him for a lifetime.
It's being able to gain confidence to take something apart and fix something. It can exponentially grow from there. You go anything from taking a light socket apart at your house that you can't figure out how it works. If you get a little confidence, you can do it all the way to your car, or there's some of these guys and students in our program are going on to be electrical engineers, so they're working on bridges and buildings, and it just, who knows, maybe they'll work on a space shuttle if they ever start that again.
But what I'm going to have you do, Ray, is I'm going to have you roll. When we get the front end up, you're going to stick the tire in here, roll it in.
I kind of thought it was going to be like, for the first month we were just going to be taking notes on how everything works, but no, it was like dive right in, get into a hands-on experience. It's like you learn all hands-on, and if you forgot something, Mark or Summers or even Mr. Ruppel at times will come in, tell you how it works, tell you what you're supposed to do, tell you what you're doing wrong so you don't make the mistake again. And they don't yell at you. They're just like, it's all right, everybody makes mistakes, and then you just try your best not to make the same mistake again. This is actually what I think to be a good use of my free time. And it's constructive, it's a learning process, and I figure it's got to be better than UTV, right? Another thing is, if I'm interested in this, it might help me get a good career in the future, something maybe mechanical or engineering and something like that.
I've always kind of had an interest in stuff like this, but I never knew where to go because I didn't have family, or I didn't have the connections for it. And then hearing about this, I'm like, oh, that's something I'm interested in and I want to try it out. I was the dumbest of the dumb when it comes to stuff like this, and now I've learned so much from it, and that was my goal signing up for this, is to learn something and have fun and build a motorcycle. It's the coolest thing I've ever done.
Facebook favorite. St. Francis. We have crowd favorite, Best in Show, Running Rebels.
exciting. Like I never did that before, or never knew like people would really hold the bike for somebody. I didn't know they had to run to the bike to jump on and race. Like that's the first time I ever even heard of that.
Went really well. Got a good start. Got out in front there for a minute and lost it. The 3 bikes in front of me are pretty quick. But the bike ran well, and I'm pretty happy with it. And 4th place is a win in my book.
Our team did a great job pulling it off. One of the guys said to me, he said, you know what, I've seen a lot of bikes going into that turn 5 today, and most of those 4-strokes like yours were smoking. Yours is the only one in your class wasn't smoking.
Today, I was really happy to have our students out here. It was great for them to, to catch this whole experience, see their wares, see the other people, see what the racing is about, the camaraderie. So I think they had a really good time, and so yeah, that was a real treat for me.